7 standalone games for the Chiefs, also 7 standalone games for the New York Jets as well, as we're unpacking this schedule right now. Which Week 1 game are you jumping out of your skin to already want to see right now?
Well, I'm looking at the Cowboys-Browns game, and guys, more than anything is because that's Tom Brady's first game in the booth.
It's not about the guys on the field.
I mean, it is about the guys on the field, but I mean, Tom Brady calling a game, being critical of guys. I just want to see Tom talk about other quarterbacks in the National Football League, which I'm sure he's going to be critical of. And obviously, you talk about Deshaun Watson, only 6 games each of the last 2 seasons. He was 5-1 last year when he did play, but the offense just didn't look like it did when Joe Flacco was running the offense. So hopefully his time off last year would have allowed Deshaun Watson to learn this offense a little more so he can come out and get back into that MVP form. And obviously, guys, the defense in Cleveland gets after it. So I can't wait to see this game.
And they're playing the Cowboys, who are all in.
Yep.
Which is nice to see. It's going to be a great game.
It's just a different definition of all in than most people are all in about.
Rich, that just means this current iteration of the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
This might be it for them.
Yes,
indeed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It is. For me, I just want to go to Sao Paulo, Rich. To have a game there to start the season off on a Friday down in Sao Paulo, you're talking about the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 young quarterbacks going after it. The Green Bay Packers came on late, running the football. They have a lot of changes in their backfield. But to see what the Philadelphia Eagles have done, they've only gotten better. You were at the draft, Rich. You heard all the cheers of their first-round draft pick, their second-round draft pick. They got to cover some young guys that we're watching right here. Jordan Love has taken a big step. Let's see what kind of step he takes going forward. But to start this game off, to start it overseas, the first time in South America, that's going to be huge.
I'm taking a look at the game across the street because Jim Harbaugh is back in the National Football League, don't you know, after coaching the national champion Michigan Wolverines.
Congratulations, by the way.
I appreciate you saying that.
Congratulations.
I'm just giving you a heads up. You might hear a little bit more about this once an hour over our 3-hour program. No, but it's the Chargers against the Raiders. Antonio Pierce's first game as the full-time HC. As you know, across the street, Raiders fans usually show up full-throated here in this town. And now that Harbaugh's here and you see his face all over this town, on billboards and trying to get some awareness up for how the Chargers can play some serious football in this division with Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
I'm really eager to see. What an interesting first game at home for Jim Harbaugh back in the NFL, taking on the Raiders.
2 teams that want to be physical.
That's what I was about to say.
Antonio Pierce was talking about our mindset and the physicality as being the Raiders. And then we know Jim Harbaugh, he's going to be in 22 personnel, which I love as a running back. Yes. They're going to have running backs. They're going to get after it. It's going to be some fireworks over there, not the one shooting out of the stadium.
See the pictures of Joe Alt they didn't put out there online? That dude looked like a mountain.
Did you see that DB he was choking out?
He's huge.
Oh, my goodness.
Some other sneaky Week 1 games as well. The Steelers at the Falcons.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson taking on, we're assuming, or Justin Fields taking on the Atlanta Falcons, and we assume it's Kirk Cousins who's going to be healthy enough to go right there. And the Texans and the Colts, last time they played each other, it was one of those Week 17 de facto playoff games. Winner and loser goes home. So that's some neat stuff right there.